Clair Obscur Expedition 33, one of the most critically acclaimed games of 2025, topping multiple end-of-the-year lists, and, as of the day of this recording, the most awarded game in the history of gaming. And I've never played it. Not because I didn't want to, I just didn't have time to actually sit down and play it. So at the start of 2026, I decided to change that, but I didn't want this just to be an ordinary first playthrough. Here's my journey of how I got all achievements in Expedition 33. Also, a quick note, there is going to be major story-related spoilers, so just wanted to give y'all a heads up before starting the video. Upon starting the game, I take control of Gustav and pick up a rose to give to Sophie. After going through the basic tutorials of movement and battle mechanics with Mael, I meet up with Sophie, who, after accepting the rose from Gustav, asks him to accompany her to the harbor for the gommage. The paintress changes the number of the monolith from 34 to 33, and Sophie, who recently turned 33 years old, is ultimately chosen and disappears, along with all the other residents who are age 33 and above. Soon after, Gustav and Mael, both volunteering for Expedition 33, set sail with the rest of the team, where I get my first story-related achievement. The ship makes landfall, and the expedition starts their journey. However, an old man shows up and starts killing all of the expeditioners. Gustav is separated from Mael and manages to get away, but is knocked out by a Nevron, the enemy faction in the game, thus starting Act 1 of the story. After Gustav regains consciousness, I'm revealed to be in the Spring Meadows area, where my goal is to look for any remaining members of the expedition. However, while making my way through the area, I reach a cave full of perished expeditioners. Broken, Gustav decides to take his own life, but before he can do so, he is saved by Lune, the second member of the party. Lune reminds him of their mission to destroy the paintress before we are approached by a Nevron. After this cutscene, I'm thrown into a battle, which serves as a tutorial on how to use Lune in battle. Upon defeating it, I'm awarded my first Picto. The Picto system is similar to the badge system in the Paper Mario games. Each party member can equip up to 3 Pictos at a time, all with varying effects and buffs. After 4 battles, a Picto is learned as a Lumina, which can be equipped by every member of the party for Lumina points. The Pictos themselves are pretty straightforward to learn, but I didn't realize how the Lumina system worked until I was deep into the story of the game, and it becomes painfully obvious while I'm battling some of the mid-game bosses. Following this battle, I encounter my first expedition flag, which acts as a checkpoint which I can use for resting my party and fast traveling to other flags in an area. Additionally, upon level up for each character, I can use these flags to upgrade party members' attributes and unlock skills from their skill tree. There are 5 different attributes for each character that I can assign points to. For now, I decide to evenly assign the points across the 5 attributes for each party member, but I will have the opportunity to recoat or reassign the points using a specific collectible that I obtain. This is where I want to bring up something important about the battles in this game. Each member of the party will have different battle mechanics and abilities, and their skills unlocked will be completely different from each other. I won't be going in depth on all the characters' playstyles here, but I will bring them up when it's time to create a proper build for each character. Eventually, I encounter my first side boss of the game, the Chromatic Lancier, which might have taken me a while to defeat. However, during this fight, I managed to break it, which temporarily stuns the enemy. This awarded me the Time to Spill Some Ink achievement. After defeating it, I'm awarded with a lot of goodies, including the Lancer and weapon upgrade for Gustav. During exploration through the Spring Meadows, I encounter a non-hostile Nevron who does not want to attack me. Next to it is one of the expedition journals that I need to collect for an achievement. There are 49 total journals left behind by previous expeditions scattered throughout the world that provide additional lore to the overarching story of the game. I won't note down every journal I pick up, but I will be picking up as many as I can before I decide to backtrack for the rest at endgame. The first journal I find is Expedition 81's journal. As for this Nevron, this fella is important for a future achievement, which I'll explain later, so I decide to leave him alone for now. Eventually, near the end of Spring Meadows, I run into my first major boss of the game, Iveki. It just attacks you immediately? So can I not shoot this? Oh shit, okay.
Feel the burn. Ice shatter.
What is he doing? Oh fuck.
those who come after. Petrus must fall.
GG's.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took Mile to the weird corals. Head north, look for a
Oh,
door
Mile's
inside a
alive?
hut.
Man,
There's a reason. It's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
was our entire team dying part of that optimal result? Look, I'm going after Maya.
At the end of each area is a loading point, which will take me to the continent, the overworld of the game. Upon reaching the continent, I'm awarded the Spring Meadows achievement. I started day 2 by exploring a bit of the continent, where I'm introduced to the camping mechanic, where I can immediately have the party camp at any time from the continent. This is a safe area to rest at an expedition flag and upgrade the party if needed. There are also some cutscenes and interactions which happen here that are related to future achievements, which I'll explain later. After camp, I explored a bit more and made the mistake that many first-time players make. I went into the Abyss Cave. This area doesn't have any achievements, but this is an area which has a single side boss who is extremely powerful and will absolutely destroy you in the early game.
Ready to evade.
Oh shit, what the fuck? You might be dead, you might be right. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna not fight this guy. Is this an optional boss? I'm not strong enough for this fight. I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, that barely did shit. What the fuck? I decided to come back later for revenge and focus on my main objective. In Flying Waters, my current objective is to find Mael. Here, I'm introduced to new Neverons who are native to this area. Making my way through the area, the party runs into a lone door, which immediately sucks them in. This transports the party to the Manor, a mysterious building with many locked rooms. There are a number of entrances to the Manor scattered throughout the world, and entering each door will grant me a number of rewards, which include expedition journals, music records, and cosmetic items.
Gustav? Are you real?
I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have... I should have come for you and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With
Ew, who are you? This is where Mael joins the party, and I learn how to use her in battle during a friendly duel with the curator. After the duel, Mael asks the curator if he wants to accompany us on our journey. He accepts and will only show up at camp in the continent. Uh-oh. What the fuck is that?
Is that a gestural? So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA Are there more gestrals like you? I'd love to meet them.
Oko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune,
I know. Don't have time for detours.
yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
You broomhead, bruh. She did not just call him broomhead. And so my next objective is to make it out of flying waters to access the gestural village. After this cutscene, I'm informed about the existence of gestural merchants who will sell me a variety of items such as expedition resources, pictos, music records, and cosmetic items in exchange for chroma, the currency of the game. I can also choose to fight the merchants to unlock his secret inventory of items if I defeat him. Flying Waters is also where I found my first paint cage. A paint cage contains a variety of items for the party, which is opened by breaking open 3 of its glowing locks. After breaking the 3rd lock and obtaining the loot, I earn the Paint Cage achievement. After finding Expedition 68's journal, I soon run into another side boss, the Bourgeon. This side boss was really annoying to fight because it will just straight up eat a party member, rendering me unable to use them in battle, and this attack cannot be dodged or parried. The only way the Bourgeon will split out the party member is if you break them, which I managed to do with Gustave using a fully powered overcharge attack, simultaneously earning me the overcharge achievement. That did take me a bit, but I managed to defeat it on my first try. Near the end of the area is the second major boss of the game, Goblu. Goblu? What the fuck?
Feel the fur.
Gross flowers? Don't tell me that's gonna be healing. I have a... Oh.
For those who come after.
Feel the fur.
Damn! That's the last one. Grows many flowers? Oh shit. Oh my god. Ooh, that did hella damage. Again? Fuck! Again? Okay, I think I could just finish this guy off.
For those who come after.
Yeah, GG's.
Look, a red tree. The gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Following the cutscene, I make my way out of the area and earn the Flying Waters achievement, and I'm immediately sent back to camp. Here is where I find the curator, where I'm able to upgrade my weapons in exchange for certain resources. After upgrading my first weapon here, I earn the Weapon Upgrade achievement. The curator also allows me to spend my Color of Lumina, an inventory item, to upgrade the Lumina points of party members. Doing this for the first time earns me the Lumina achievement. I started day 3 by finding a merchant and purchasing my first music record. There are a total of 33 music records in the game for me to collect for an achievement. Like the expedition journals, they are scattered throughout the world and can be found randomly as pickups or bought from merchants. In order to reach the Gestural village, I first need to make my way through the ancient sanctuary. Nothing much really happened in this area in terms of story, but this area is home to a number of really aggressive Gestrals who will crash into the party upon defeating them. I also ran into a reoccurring side boss called the Patank. This fellow will evade you for a battle unless you corner it on a glowing spot, which will always be near the place you find the Patank. Once you do, Patank will flee after 3 turns if you don't defeat it in time. During this fight, I earned the Perfect Flow achievement, where I consumed stains 4 turns in a row with Lune. While navigating the area, I found Expedition 63's journal and a side boss I'll be seeing a lot of. Who are you? Wait, no, get away from me. Oh my god, it's the silly music. It's a mime. A strange combo?
Lightning, strike!
He attacked, bruh. She attacked Gustav twice in a row.
For those who come off.
You birding? Yeah. Yes! Whew. After fast traveling back to our previous area, I challenged the 3rd major boss of the game. Fuck. Wait, no, I want to use this one. Good. Damn it! God damn! It's that symbol. Now he's taking the fight. Now she's taking the fight seriously. Oh shit! Fuck! Okay, that fires 3 times.
For those who come after.
I can do that.
Oh, the weak spot is exposed?
For those who come after.
Yes! Okay. Good. My god! Good. Okay, good. Oh, full power. Okay. Good. Okay, good.
Flames on me.
Yes. Oh.
Gorgra, Lumavria Fighter, Kotara Chestral, Kamibori, Opina, Gorgra Fimicola Nisu, Poki.
Following this cutscene and continuing down the path, I earn the Ancient Sanctuary achievement and proceed to the Gestural Village. The Gestural Village is not only where my next objective is, but is also home to a number of things such as different merchants and various NPCs that give me items or information based on who I talk to. Some NPCs will even challenge me to a duel for various prizes. For now, I decide to progress the story by talking to Golgra, the chief of the village. Since the party needs a way to cross the ocean, Golgra suggests we ask Eski for his help. However, I need a password to talk to him, and the way to get it is to participate in the legendary tournament and win, which I decide to leave for the next day. I started day 4 by heading to the arena for the tournament. To fight each participant, I need to select one member of the party for each battle. I decide to alternate between each party member. For the first fight, I chose Gustav, for the second fight, I chose Lune, and for the third fight, I chose Mael. After these battles, I have one more fight against a mysterious new warrior. Whoa, who are you? She's wearing expedition clothes. Is she not?
Wait, that's...
Ciel?
What? How? You guys? You're alive?
She's part of the expedition.
I thought I was the only one left. They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
I chose Gustav for this fight here, which was pretty simple, but eventually I will come to regret this decision. After the battle, Ciel joins the party as the 4th member, and Golgra gives us the password so we can speak with SK at his nest, north of Gestural Village. Oh, okay. Yay.
Thanks, Chef.
You can duel her? What happens if you duel her? I kind of want to fight her. I want to see what the vibe is. Oh, and it's a 1v1 too? Alright, I'm gonna use Gustav here. Upon leaving the village, I earned the Gestural Village achievement and returned to camp. While at the campfire, you have 4 options, one of those being check up on the others. Selecting this option will play optional cutscenes that occur between the party members. Doing this for the first time earned me the Curious achievement. My next objective is to go to SK's nest and ask for his help to cross the ocean. On the way, I find a lost Gestural and ask him to stay at our camp. This is related to a future achievement, which I'll explain later. I started exploring SK's nest by first taking care of a mime, before meeting the man himself. Oh shit.
Hey, bonjour mon ami. Ciel? What? I don't know. He seems nice. We really need to cross the sea. Would you please help us?
I will need Flory,
Who's Flory?
one of my rocks.
Rocks.
See? Flory helps me swim. But Flory was stolen by my art nemesis, one whose every step shakes the foundation of the world, the one known as Francois.
Okay.
Let me guess. Francois is located deep in Nevron-infested territory, right?
Oh no, he's right next door, over there.
Oh.
Oh.
He's my neighbor.
Who dares enter my lair? You can't just walk into someone's home without knocking. That is incredibly rude.
Are you Francois?
It's okay. We'll leave. We're just here for Flo.
So, not only are you intruding, you're here to steal? Oh my, what humans! Well, over my dead body! Rah!
My sword is death.
Brace yourself.
The strongest ice attack ever? Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Don't tell me oh my god, he's gonna fucking attack Mael. I dodged at the wrong moment. But I'm pretty sure I could just do this. Yeah. Upon returning to SK, it turns out that Francois lied, and the rock I got is not Flurry. In fact, Flurry is located at the Stone Wave Cliffs, due north from SK's nest. So it was time to venture over there so we can finally have the ability to cross the ocean. After this cutscene, I earned the Legend achievement for unlocking SK. On the way out of SK's nest, I find Expedition 66 journal, and upon leaving the nest, I earned the SK's Nest achievement. With SK unlocked, he is able to help me navigate the continent better. For now, he only has the ability to break rocks and other terrain in our path, but I'll be unlocking more abilities for him as the game progresses. And the first ability I need is his ability to swim, located at my next objective, the Stone Wave Cliffs. The Stone Wave Cliffs took me a while for me to explore, not because I got lost or anything, it's because there are some really strong enemies here. I also obtained a bunch of goodies here though, such as new weapons and pictos, and expedition journals. And, of course, the experience earned in all these battles is an added bonus. This exploration took me to day 5. I spent far too long trying to learn this petanque into the correct spot for me to battle it, only for it to end up fleeing after 3 turns. I also found another friendly Nevron, and eventually I made my way to the end of the area to fight my next major boss. I'm scared. Ew. Lamp Master? Does he use a status effect that makes it harder for the character to aim? Oh, okay. Interesting. Whoa! I don't think we're weak to fire anymore yet. Fuck. What's happening? Oh shit! We just knocked her out.
Easier than expected.
Hey, don't jinx us. No need to invite misfortune.
Wait, no. It's not that easy.
What's happening?
I knew it. There is a phase 2.
Misfortune.
Fuck. Fuck. A strange ritual with its lamps?
For those who come after.
Fuck! You... Oh my god. Okay, that was actually a really good phase 1, so if I throw phase 2 again, that's just on me. Another ritual with its lamps. I have 6 AP. I am curious. Oh. Oh. Okay. I've gained new information. So I'm gonna retry once more with this combo.
For those who come after.
Okay. Now, what was the combo? What was it? What was it? There we go. Yes. Okay. One more flying. Yes. Left. Up. Right. Down. Down. Up. Left. Another flying one. Yes. All right.
Is it really dead?
Looks like it.
Is this it?
That's the rock?
Oh, Flory. All right. Ready to sail like a snake. Just jump, mes amis. It's not that high.
I hate water.
She doesn't seem that far now. Does she?
Yeah. Wanna throw one more rock?
The others are waiting, but...
You might reach her.
Okay.
Oh. He's back. The guy.
Does it really matter?
Some shit's gonna happen here.
Well, you know, like I always say,
Is Gustav gonna
it's not
die?
about the rock. It's more about
Gustav.
run.
What?
Why? Why are you doing this?
Wait, what? Wait, what? What? I can't win this. I have 1 HP.
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side.
I'm not doing shit to him.
Something's going on up there. Escape! Get us up there!
What the fuck? Whoa. Oh shit.
For those who come after. Right?
You promise!
I'm sorry you're caught in the middle, but I did try to warn you.
Huh?
It's been a while. Stay out of this. You chose to walk away. You don't get to come back now and interfere.
Hey. You alright? It's okay. I'll handle things here. Get back to your friends. Go.
Oh, this is so sad.
Ciel,
This seemed important. If you want to reach the monolith, the best path is through the quarry up north.
who are you?
And where did you get that expedition uniform?
Strange way to say thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't save your friend. I'm wearing an expedition uniform because I, too, am an expeditioner.
What? What do you mean you're an... I've never seen you before.
First expedition. Expedition 0.
0?
Expedition 0. But how are you alive and not...
Old? I don't know exactly, but some of us stopped aging and were not affected by the Gamage.
Some of you? Like the man on the cliff?
Anwar, our commander.
Why? Why did he massacre our team?
How could he turn on his own people?
He believes his immortality is a gift from the painters. Killing her would kill him too, and he enjoys living forever.
And you don't?
Burying everyone you know while you live on can weigh you down a bit. I couldn't help your friend, but perhaps I can help you.
You want to join us?
If you don't mind the company. Yes.
So, if I want to kill Renoir, I have to kill the paintress first. What's your name?
Versa.
I spent the beginning of day 6 acquainting myself with Verso and his skill set at camp. Since he replaces Gustav in the party, Verso inherits all of Gustav's weapons and attribute points for me to distribute. Going into Act 2, I need to make my way to the monolith to destroy the paintress. For me to do that, I need to first make my way through the forgotten battlefield, which I can easily access now that Eski has the ability to swim.
Could we bury Gustav?
I wish we could, but protocol is to keep moving. Gustav would understand.
We can look for a suitable place along the way, yeah? We'll find a nice spot.
Actually, there is a place. Past the quarry out of sight of the paintress. A tranquil haven, protected by magnificent trees. I think you'll approve.
After this cutscene, I'm introduced to gradient counters, which is a special kind of parry against enemy gradient attacks. Once done, it was time to explore. While most of the exploration here had to do with defeating enemies and getting more loot, as well as picking up resources along the way, I did run into another Patank and finally defeated it before I had a chance to flee. I also found Expedition 57's journal and a merchant where I bought his pictos and a new outfit for my L after defeating him in battle. About halfway through the forgotten battlefield, I'm ambushed and forced to fight the next major boss of the game, Duel East.
I've got this.
Of course there's a phase 2. Of course there's a phase 2. Of course there's a phase 2. Fuck!
Oh well.
Attention!
Take down their shields!
Fuck! I almost first tried that. Okay, that's phase 1. Fuck. Hell yeah. How I managed to beat this guy's second try is beyond me. Making my way out of the cave, I cross the now broken bridge and find the final resting place for Gustav. After this cutscene, I'm able to exit the area, earning me the Forgotten Battlefield achievement before I'm sent back to camp. While at camp, I upgrade some weapon and expedition resources and review the skill trees of each party member. This was also where I discovered that Verso can spend time with each member of the party individually to raise his relationship level with them. Maxing out the relationship level of each party member yields 5 separate achievements for each character, so whenever I finish a main area of the story, I make sure to go to camp and spend some time doing that. My current objective now is to destroy the Paintress's heart in Old Lumiere, but before that I need to head to Monaco Station to recruit an old friend of Verso.
If Monaco's not here, that means... slow as ever, mon vieux.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. New friends, ladies. Could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a jest.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Monaco down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Monaco's fighting style is a bit peculiar.
Alright, I'll take you on. Let's do it.
Watch out.
Here's your card.
Careful.
What the fuck?
CL, incoming.
Not today.
I saw your future.
Fuck.
Again.
Damn.
Brilliant light.
Oh well. Lune, careful.
Your fate is sealed.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. After the fight, Stalagd, a huge frozen Nevron, shows up for the next major boss battle of the game. This fight wasn't bad, but here I'm introduced to gradient attacks, a different type of attack which are separate from learned skills. Monaco is the last party member of the expedition, which earns me the Expedition 33 achievement. Monaco's unique skill is that he's able to transform into specific Nevrons and attack as them. His skills are unlocked by collecting the feet of enemies that I defeat. In order for me to do that, Monaco has to be an active party member during the battle. This is important because there is an achievement related to unlocking every single one of Monaco's skills. On the way out, I found Expedition 65's journal, and upon leaving, earned the Monaco Station achievement. Going into day 7, I decided to get into a routine when booting up this game. At the end of each day, I would go to camp and start the next day by upgrading my characters and resources, and increasing Verso's relationship level with the other party members by spending time with each character. Once done, I would exit the camp and continue its story progression. Now that I made it through Monaco Station, I am finally able to access Old Lumiere.
We'll need a way forward.
The heart is in the center of the city. right? Show off a bit, Minoko.
Just admit you can't do it yourself.
Whoa. Bruh. Is he crying? Oh my god.
Minoko! Why the hell did you...
Sorry, I fucked up. I just wanted to show off.
We just have to regroup. The others should be fine. Verso said the heart is in the center of Old Lumiere, right?
Right. Okay, Minoko. Stop crying.
Wait,
You have to move.
where's Verso and Mael?
Yes, sorry.
Did they get trapped down there? In this area exclusively, I have to navigate Old Lumiere with a split party. I first progress with Lune, Ciel, and Minako. Since Minako is always in the front, I'm able to collect Nevron feet to unlock more skills for him, while defeating enemies along the way. "58.
58. They were the ones that Verso was traveling with.
I believe so. They made it surprisingly far. An axon. Interesting. Verso is...
Is this true?
What is it?
Mael's with him.
We need to go. Now.
Verso would never harm her.
Can you stand? Minoko gets a bit carried away sometimes.
My back hurts, but I'm fine.
Good. The others are probably heading towards the center of the city. We'll rejoin them there.
After this cutscene, I now progress with Verso and Mael, but after running into just one enemy battle and defeating them, Verso straight up disappears and I'm forced to progress the rest of the way with only Mael. While some of the fights were fine, others weren't. Eventually, I make my way to an abandoned mansion. What the heck?
I knew you'd open the door for her.
Really, Verso? This was your plan?
Eh?
How many times must you hurt our family?
No, you don't get to lecture me on family.
Why do you refuse to see I am doing this for us? Yet you insist on rushing toward death. Easier to betray us if I'm the villain.
So move. I'm gonna fucking kill him.
You haven't told her the truth. Have you, son?
Bruh.
Sorry we're late. We were busy doing a bit of reading. Were you planning on sharing that this man, the man who murdered our team, is your father?
Family is not my favorite topic. I'd really like for you all to survive this. Careful, Forsters.
What the heck?
Let's carve a path. Radiance away.
Is he only gonna attack my L? Fuck!
On me. I'm waiting.
Fuck, I missed last one.
Your turn to shine.
God damn it!
Up we go now. I'd love a dance.
I'll leave it.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Here's your card. Join me.
That's more like it.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
Take cover!
Fuck.
Brilliant light. You don't get to die yet.
Oh god, not the fucking masks.
Let's dance.
Oh, you little bitch. You, oh my god. What? It healed him that
Here's your
much?
card.
Oh my god. This man, I hate him. That was actually so rude the way he healed. It was so rude.
I've got this.
Let's dance.
Shout my out. Not impressed.
Again?
Coming. Coming.
Wait. There's no phase 2? There's no phase 2? What the fuck just happened? What just happened? What just happened?
Everyone all right?
No!
Why can't you accept who you are?
Alicia? Huh? After finding Expedition 58's journal in Old Lumiere, Lune suggests we take the Curator's help to forge a weapon so we can break through the monolith. In order for me to do this, I have to defeat 2 different Axons, which are extremely strong bosses located in 2 different areas. The order in which I face these Axons is entirely up to me, and now that SK has the ability to destroy coral reefs in the ocean, I can access more areas of the continent and pick the Axon I want to face first. I started day 8 by deciding to head to Visages first. The Mask Keeper invites us to battle Visages, the Axon residing in this area, but gives us the option to either see him right away or explore the other paths first. The 3 paths each contain a mask that can be defeated to weaken Visages before you take it on. Or you could just battle Visages immediately, but the fight will be much more difficult. All 3 paths will follow a similar route to fight enemies before encountering the mask itself. It will ask you to solve a riddle, and once solved, it will challenge you to a battle. I first took on the Joy Mask and the Joy Veil, followed by the Sorrowful Mask and the Sadness Veil. However, while I was trying to head into the 3rd path, I may have gotten confused and accidentally headed into the boss fight instead, so I just decided to roll with it.
Just try it.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, so he's weak to fire.
Oh well.
The Anxiety Mask?
Look out.
What the fuck? I didn't even see that attack coming. Okay, the confidence mask again.
I've got this.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way this is it. There's gonna be a phase 2.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks. How you use them.
Here's your card.
Okay, what are you gonna do? Fuck you. What the fuck? Hopefully this doesn't go to waste. God damn. Oh my god, you froze me! Okay.
Lady Luck smiled today. This ends now.
Fuck.
Unusual life. Your fate is sealed.
Shit. Nice. Yes. Oh my god. Back at camp, I give Visage's heart to the curator. Defeating Visage's earns me the first Axon achievement. To start day 9, I increased Verso's relationship level with Mael and Lune to level 4, unlocking the level 2 gradient attacks for Mael and Lune respectively. While selecting check up on the others here for an optional cutscene, I earned the Lettre à Mael music record immediately after. This music record is actually one of the missable collectibles in the game, so if I didn't check up on the others in camp here, I would be missing one music record for the achievement, and I would have to get it in New Game Plus. After leaving camp, I headed over to the area for the second Axon, Serene. Serene's exploration is more straightforward than Visage's, but that doesn't mean I'll be running into some pretty strong enemies here and going down branching paths. While battling enemies here, this is where I'm introduced to the Charm debuff, which is really annoying because instead of being able to attack the enemy, a party member will just attack one of their allies instead. After this battle with some common enemies, one of my party members reached level 33, netting me the Expeditioner achievement. For the level related achievements, only one member of the party needs to reach the required level for the achievement to pop, and in this case for level 33, it was Monako on the bench. Once I was pretty deep into this area, I ran into a familiar foe. No! I'm not ready. Now I'm ready. This battle was actually really important because I got 2 achievements here. Using Verso, I used his level 1 gradient attack Sabotage to mark the mime. Since using a gradient attack grants that party member an additional turn, I skipped it as well as Lune's turn to go to Mael's turn. Then I used the Percy attack on the marked mime. This earned me the Synergy achievement. Eventually, during this same battle, I got to the rank S perfection level with Verso, earning me the Perfection achievement, before taking out the mime completely. Then, finally, I reach the end of the area to take on Serene.
Just try it.
What the fuck? Okay, so I think I attacked that.
Here's your card.
Just try it.
Seduces Verso? Oh, that was a gradient attack. Fuck. I missed that.
On me.
Frantic? What the hell does that mean?
Flames on me. Monoko.
The Grand Ballet? What does that mean? Fuck. Okay. Okay, so, the final act? Fuck you.
Your turn to shine.
Okay, Maya will die in 3 turns, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna revive you. Holy shit! Fuck. Yes! This boss fight was also where, using CL, I applied 20 foretell to a single target and consumed it all during Twilight, earning me the Maximization achievement. Back at camp, I give Serene's heart to the Curator, who crafts Mile the Barrier Breaker, the weapon needed for me to break through into the monolith and face the Paintress. Defeating Serene earns me the second Axon achievement. Going into day 10, I increased Verso's relationship level with Minako, SK, and CL each to level 4, which unlocked level 2 gradient attacks for Minako, Verso, and CL respectively. It was now time for me to enter the monolith so I can finally take on the Paintress. Upon entering and approaching the Paintress, I discovered that this fight is not the actual fight, as all of my attacks have no effect. Once this illusion is broken, I am able to enter the monolith proper, earning me the Monolith achievement. This area is massive. I spent most of day 10 just exploring the monolith and battling stronger versions of enemies I faced previously, which includes some boss fight rematches. What's here? Oh my god. During this fight, I was able to cast an upgraded skill 4 times in a row with Minako, earning me the Wheel Control achievement. I got about halfway through the monolith before calling it for the night and decided to continue the next day. During day 11 on the way to the Paintress, I find another manor entrance, where I find a music record and Aline's journal. Progressing through the monolith took up the rest of this stream, where I eventually made it to the end. Is that Versal's mom? Yeah, is that Versal's mom and Renoir?
Is that you?
Okay. Hello. I hate you.
We're taking her down.
She's not the only one who grieves. The pain of losing you, she made me inherited. Punishment, perhaps, for not being there when it mattered. I refuse to lose my son.
That son was a stranger.
But you're not. You're not.
You lost me years ago, and I lost you.
So you leave us no choice. Tell me, how are you different from her in doing this?
I'm tired.
So trust me. We are your family.
Family is complicated.
If saving you means losing you, then so be it.
We only need to incapacitate him.
We'll find a way to kill him.
Okay.
So little things.
Fuck. I forgot all of his fucking attacks.
From us.
What the fuck just happened? Oh, you fucker. Something is coming?
Your sister deserves more.
What the? That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Okay, okay. Fuck.
I'm ready.
Oh no. No!
Eyes up,
Okay. Fuck.
Now the fun begins.
Wait. Wait. Yes! Oh my god. Whoa.
Remember who your real family is. It's not her. It's your sister, your mother, me. We are your family. You would condemn us all to die for what? Who do you really save with your sacrifice?
Your sister and your mother?
You're too drunk on your own illusions to understand.
Then let us celebrate the second destruction of the Descendre family.
What the fuck has just happened? Huh?
At long last, we meet. This is all you have left of your son. Destroying it won't bring your wife back.
What?
It will only destroy the last tie you have to each other.
That's not his what? What?
I love them too.
This is it. I'm scared. I'm scared.
That's her. The paintress.
She looks like the curator. Renoir. He mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
You've come back?
Wait. That's not his mom, is it?
But the fire. Are you really here? Or is he? Oh, is
Alicia. Alicia.
Your face. My face. What about my face?
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
No. Verso's dead.
What?
You will not take this canvas from me. How cruel of your father to use you like this. Brace yourself.
What the fuck?
Supposed to be.
I'm waiting.
You can't betray Verso like this. That's more like it.
What the fuck?
Ready.
That's done.
I'll do it.
Hurry it!
Brilliant light.
Fuck.
I've got this. Not impressed.
Okay.
Horrendous lie. I've got this.
I knew it. I knew there's a phase 2. I knew it. It was not gonna be that simple. It was not gonna be that simple. Bruh. Yeah, always gotta expect a second phase. Mon ami. Wait. Whoa. You can fly now.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way. Renoir thinks I would not defend myself if he used your face. How little he understands me.
Careful.
I dream the fire. Is Verso still alive?
Fuck.
I've got this.
Need you?
Arrogant man. I taught him to paint.
accusations against me?
What's happening? What's happening? What the fuck?
Foolish child, you defied me, and now he's dead!
What?
Tiny.
I must rage.
Oh, that heals you? And yeah, I gotta start that from the very beginning now.
Expedition's not over.
I've lived through worse.
Careful, my elf. I'm ready.
Fuck.
I'd love a dance.
No. There's a phase 3, isn't there? There's no way there's a phase 3? There's no way no. There can't be a phase 3. Please. Please.
Is it over?
It's not over.
Your fate is sealed.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Rest now. Things will be better soon.
What?
It's
The number.
over. The number. She's gone. She's gone.
Wanna plant it?
Oh, it's the flag. Cinema. This feels very bittersweet.
Brother, I tire of the conflicts and deceptions that plague our family and theirs. So, I entrust you with this letter. Whether you give it to her is up to you. I'm at peace with what's to come. When the time comes, I hope you will be too. Maya.
Huh?
It's a strange feeling watching you with my brother, laughing and smiling, without the scars or the memories that afflict me. Alicia, as she was meant to be, not this painted version that I am. My family, a facsimile of yours, and this world, a mirror, painted by your mother, the paintress, to stave off her grief.
What?
Seeing your expedition through would plunge us all into the abyss.
What?
For in ridding the world of the paintress,
I'm sorry, what?
you'd lose the sole force standing against the one who would erase us, the one who invokes the flowers of the Gamash. An act of love, for he does love her. Your father. On her monolith, she paints a warning for us all, of the few she can save as her power wanes. We all wish for our families to thrive. Your family, however, believes only one can survive. But perhaps you'll find another way. You who have lived amongst us, perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
Huh? What the fuck? Everybody just got gomaged away. Wait, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Huh? Huh? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused, bro. A glimpse in the past, monolith year 49.
You're okay.
Alicia?
Fuck.
Good, you're awake. Come down
Epilogue. Alicia?
Finally. Our little shadow is awake. Our parents are quite the stubborn pair. They're still fighting each other inside the canvas.
Huh?
He has her imprisoned at the top of the monolith, and she has him trapped beneath. It's a stalemate.
Did you see Verso?
You're as bad as Aline. He's not Verso. He's a painted copy built from our mother's memories. You do well to remember that. Don't roll your eyes at me, sister dear. I know you're not a child, but you're not grown either. And too many in our family have lost all caution and sense of late. They've spent longer than this in other canvases. It's not that dire. Yes, I know. Maman's been in there for quite a while already. And Renoir is wasting time in there, trying to help someone who doesn't want his help. We have more urgent matters to attend to. Help her do what? Run away and hide? She's already succeeded there. Honestly, if Aline wants to numb herself in the canvas, then let her. Grief is no excuse. We're all grieving. She's a grown woman, and she was the head of the Painters' Council. She failed her responsibilities. I don't have time to coddle her. And before Verso died, she would have said the same. I already have. Aline is more skilled than Renoir, but I've tipped the scales in his favor. I have my pets in place. She who controls chroma controls the canvas. I can't take her chroma, but I can keep it from returning to her. Yes, it's enough. It's just a matter of time. As she weakens, Renoir is able to erase her oldest creations. With the exception of her obscene fake family. She's made them immortal, but luckily, they're also quite useless. I need you to take care of yourself while I'm gone. Don't be naive. The world doesn't stop simply because our family is in mourning. The conflict is spreading, and there are things I must do if we painters are to survive. You will do nothing. You're too weak to do anything useful. You'd be a liability. The writers used you against us once before. They won't hesitate to use you again. And I can't promise that I'll make the same choice Verso made. Verso traded his life for yours. I both love and hate him for that. The damn fool. Although, if you really want to be useful, then enter the canvas and help Renoir. I need him back here sooner rather than later. I'll fight this war alone if I have to, but I'd really rather not. Can you handle that? Lest you forget, the only reason those two are in there is because your naivety cost Verso his life. Good. Go to the canvas when you're ready, and repaint your throat when you're in there, before you completely forget how to have a conversation.
Yes.
If we bring Maman out of the canvas, she'll try to return. We must hide the canvas.
Well reasoned. And such a clever hiding spot you've chosen. This only truly ends if you destroy the canvas. And that means stopping the final sliver of Verso's soul from painting. See? It wasn't so hard. That's Aline's chroma. Stay calm. Don't let it take control of you. Calm, Alicia, or it'll paint over you.
The fuck?
Suspicious start. Well, you're about to be reborn in this world as one of Aline's creations. Have fun. At least this will keep you out of trouble until I get back.
She's beautiful. What a lovely voice. My love, did you decide on a name?
Yes.
Mael.
Oh, my darling girl. We have precious little time together. You'll never know us. But I want you to know that you are loved. I want you to know you're not alone. You will always be the beautiful child I held in my arms. You will smile the brightest smile. You will cry iridescent tears. You will know love, and you will know pain. You will know loss all too well, because we live in an unforgiving world. But you are strong, and you will survive. You will struggle, and you will learn. You'll find people to call your own, and you will shine as their guiding light. For you will change the world and the people around you. You'll forever be our princess. I have decided on her name. And her name will be Mael.
Upon starting Act 3, I'm reminded that I received the Painted Power Picto, which allows me to deal more than 9,999 damage to enemies. Since it was pretty late at this time, I decided to start Act 3 properly the next day. Right, yeah. So the curator is their actual, it's like, this is actually Renoir.
Papa.
You're safe. I thought I told you to stay home.
Technically, my body's at home.
Some of Elene's finest work. I regret that it caused you so much pain. What Elene did was unfair to you most of all. Please, accept the Dishonre family's apologies. I know it seems absurd to offer oblivion as recompense, but perhaps that's the outcome we both desire.
What?
I'm proud of you. Getting your mother out of the canvas was not easy. Once we erase the canvas, we won't have to worry.
No. Papa. Papa, please. This is Verso's only canvas. You can't destroy the last piece of him that we have. This is my home now. You can't just decide.
Your home? After all that with your mother, you want to stay?
You know how little remains of my life outside.
Alicia, you'll die. Look at me. I said no. I am not letting my daughter risk her life. Alicia.
No, Mum. I'm not going to lose myself if I stay.
I know full well you will, and I am not doing this again!
No!
Oh shit. It's a me.
Verso, come on. Come on. I did it so easily. What am I doing wrong?
Don't be discouraged. It's only been a day since you remembered your painter's side.
We are so back. We are so back.
How did we got marched? Well, your hair.
We have much to talk about.
Yeah, you do. After leaving camp, I learned that SK now has the ability to fly. This is the point of the game where the entire map is available to me, and I can choose when to face final boss. So now I can do all of the backtracking for other achievements. In terms of collectibles, I had 14 expedition journals and 4 music records in my inventory at the start of Act 3. I decided to start my backtracking by first doing some of the achievements related to side quests, starting with the gestural challenges. There are a total of 5 gestural beaches to visit where I have to play a minigame and win for rewards. While most of the rewards are cosmetic, some of them yield important resources for me to use in the endgame. The first beach I visited featured a platforming minigame. I have to make it over a bunch of platforms across the water to reach a lone gestural for the reward. It did take me a few tries, but I managed to make it to the end to receive a swimsuit outfit for Lune. The second beach I visited featured a volleyball minigame where an NPC will throw baby gestuals at me and I have to hit them back to destroy the NPC's raft. But if I miss just one baby gestural, my raft will break and the minigame is over. There are 3 levels of difficulty I have to clear for the reward, starting with the weakest, the normal one, and finally the strongest. I missed one. Fuck! No! Yes! The third beach I visited required me to participate in the Grand Ascension, a giant platforming challenge similar to Only Up. If you reach the top, they'll most likely welcome you as a hero and offer you the ultimate gestural reward. Okay. Let's get it. The fourth beach I visited had an expedition journal along with the next minigame, a climbing obstacle challenge. This was a pretty trivial challenge which didn't take me much time at all. So it was time for the 5th and final beach, which featured the gestural race. Beating the race under a certain time will net me certain rewards. It took me a few tries, but I managed to finish the race under 40 seconds for the reward. Completing the last challenge earned me the Gestural Games achievement. I spent the last bit of day 12 increasing everyone's relationship levels with Verso. When at relationship level 5, most of the party will request Verso to accompany them to a specific location for a side quest, where upon completion the relationship level will be maxed out for this achievement. Mael's side mission is located at the Reacher involving Alicia, Lune's side mission is located at Serene's dress involving her parents, Monaco's side mission is at the Sacred River involving Noko, and SK's side mission is at his nest involving Francois. But for some reason, Ciel doesn't get a side mission at all. She's the only one of the party members that doesn't get a side mission for the max relationship level for some reason. This is really like when Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender didn't get a field trip with Zuko. You know what? Justice for my queens, okay? Most of day 13 was spent looking for all of the lost gestrels. Remember that lost gestrel I found all the way back in Act 1? That's related to this achievement. Sasho first appears at camp after rescuing my first gestrel and informs me that there are 9 lost gestrels in the continent, and for each gestrel I find, I'll be rewarded. Since I already rescued 1, I had 8 more to go. The locations of these gestrels were really annoying because in the overworld, the lost gestrels are tiny. I mean, you can barely spot them up close. No wonder this took me most of stream. Upon rescuing the last lost gestrel, I earned the Lost Gestrels achievement. To round out this day, I visited a number of side areas for some collectibles. I went to the Canvas to obtain the Manor family canvas. Then, during a revisit to Visages for a Manor entrance, collecting Versal's music record and an unknown journal along the way, I restored the Manor family canvas in its frame. This unlocks another door in the Manor where I find another unknown journal. In the living room of the Manor, there's a secret puzzle I need to solve for a collectible. By flipping switches here, here, and here, a small alcove opens, where I find another music record. Day 14 was the day I wanted to get started on aiding all of the friendly Nevrons for an achievement. These Nevrons are white colored and will not attack you. Rather, they want you to complete some sort of challenge or request for a reward. I already found 2 while naturally progressing the game, both during Act 1. The Nevron in Spring Meadows and the Nevron in Stone Wave Cliffs, but I hadn't completed the requests yet. The first friendly Nevron I aided was in Frozen Hearts. A Danus teacher wants me to dance with her, which is basically a fight where I need to parry all of her attacks. If I miss even one parry, the challenge is over. It took me a few tries, but I managed to get it done. The second friendly Nevron I aided was in the Stone Quarry. A troubadour wants my help for his trumpet practice. During battle, I have to participate in 3 trials where I need to ensure the green orbs hit me and I only parry the red orbs. If I parry the green orb or the red orb hits me, I have to start over. After completing the 3rd trial, the challenge is complete. The third friendly Nevron I aided was in the Esoteric Ruins. I need to aid the soul of a fallen Nevron by finding its body in the area. After navigating a maze by solving a puzzle, I find the wood boards, then return to the soul to help it come back to life. The 4th friendly Nevron I aided was in the Red Woods. I have to donate a certain amount of chroma into this fountain to aid the Nevron. First, I donated 10,000 chroma, then 25,000 chroma, but I did not have enough chroma to donate 50,000, so I had to come back later. The 5th friendly Nevron I aided was in the Small Bourgeois. This small friendly Bourgeois needs some of its own skin in order to grow tall like his brother. I luckily already had its skin in my inventory, so all I had to do was give it to him. After leaving the area and reloading it, the Bourgeois did indeed grow tall, completing the request. The 6th friendly Nevron I aided was way back in Flying Waters. This Diminuer is missing its mine, and I need to find it. The mine is thankfully not too far from the Nevron's location, so once returning it to the Nevron, the side quest is complete. The 7th friendly Nevron I aided was the first Nevron I encountered during Act 1 in Spring Meadows. It needs its light back, which I actually did obtain in Act 1, but it didn't occur to me that I needed to give it back to this Nevron. Once lighting the Nevron's lamp, the side quest is complete. The 8th friendly Nevron I aided is also a Nevron I found during Act 1 in Stone Wave Cliffs. Hexka needs some rock crystals to help restore its body. I already had one of the rock crystals by defeating a side boss during my first visit to the caves, so I just needed 2 more. Thankfully, I didn't need to defeat more side bosses for their 2 rocks, I just needed to destroy this type of crystal in the cave. After inserting the rocks in Hexka, the side quest is complete. The 9th friendly Nevron I aided was in the Floating Cemetery. While speaking with this Nevron, he asked me what weapon he should wield. I chose the sword and he waits inside the building for me to battle it. After defeating it, the Nevron then asks me to end its life. There's no wrong choice here, either option will end the side quest, but I felt bad and I couldn't do it. The final friendly Nevron I aided was in the Fountain. This Nevron basically tracks how many of the friendly Nevron quests you've completed and rewards you for your efforts. This would have been the last quest for the achievement, but I still need to backtrack to the Red Woods to donate the chroma that I still need, since I'm still about 20k short at this point. Did I refight the Abest? Oh, the Abest is that thing. That red thing. That was around here somewhere. I think it was here. Oh, Best Cave. You have put me in a very good position here. Since the only Neverend quest remaining had to do with Chroma, they started tackling the achievements related to the various super bosses in the game, starting with Sprong. This was near the end of stream, and these attempts didn't really go the best. I decided to call it for the night and pick it up the next day. I began day 15 in camp by spending time with CL one last time. After this final conversation between Verso and CL, her relationship level is now maxed out, earning me the CL achievement and her level 3 gradient attack. With that done, it was time for my second round of attempts with Sprong. You know what I've realized? I accidentally rested. I was supposed to go in with Verso at low HP, but it's fine. Oh, can I break you now? Can I break you now? Yes!
Let's go faster. I'll manage.
Yes! Oh my god! Holy levels! After defeating it, I earned the Sprong achievement. It was now time for me to prep Verso for SK's side quest. This quest will immediately start once talking to SK at camp, and you have to fight Francois alone as Verso to get Uri the Rock back. I did attempt this fight a couple days prior, but it didn't go well. Fun fact, this was the point of my playthrough where I actually learned how the Lumina system worked. And upon gaining this knowledge, I decided to turn Verso into the Angel-Eyed Glass Cannon. In order to understand how this build works, it's important to know how Verso's battle mechanics work. Verso has an in-game level system called Perfection. At the start of each battle, Verso starts at rank D and his rank will increase with attacks and successful dodges or parries. The higher Verso's rank, the more strong his skills and abilities become. Some of Verso's skills also have additional effects depending on the rank he achieves. For example, if Verso uses Assault 0 at rank B or higher, it deals increased damage. Before facing Sprong a second time, I recoded Verso's attributes so I can max out his might and put the rest on luck. I equipped the cheater picto I earned after defeating Sprong, which allows Verso to place twice in a row, and enabled painted power as a Lumina so he can deal more than 9,999 damage. The other main pictos and luminas I enabled for this build were At Death's Door, SOS Power, and Critical Moment. With the cheater picto, the strat for Verso's build was as followed. Turn 1 used Overload to put him at 1 HP and rank A, maxing out his AP. Turn 2 used Berserk Slash, which deals more damage the less health Verso has. For this fight specifically, Francois starts with 4 shields, and since this is a solo fight, the cheater picto allows Verso to have 3 turns instead of 2. On turn 1, I used Overload to max out my AP and put Verso at rank A. Turn 2, I used Assault 0 to remove the shields, and turn 3 used Berserk Slash to absolutely destroy him with big damage. With Uri reclaimed, SK now tells me he can swim underwater. This earns me the Plane, Train, and Submarine achievement. Since SK is now at relationship level 6, spending time with him once more will max out his relationship level, earning me the SK achievement and Verso's level 3 gradient attack. The next super boss I decided to take on was the Chromatic Petank, who, like the other normal Petank enemies, needs to be lured to a specific glowing spot on the map before you can fight it. This may have taken a bit of time, but I managed to corner it to start the fight. There's nothing much worth noting about this fight, it's pretty forgettable. However, this fight was also where I used Verso's level 3 gradient attack Angel's Eyes, which earned me the Chroma Proficiency achievement. Upon defeating it, I earned the Caro Parfait achievement. At this point in stream, I was on a high because that was the 6th achievement I earned in a single day, 3 of which involved bosses. So I decided to take on another super boss, the Surf and Fear, thinking it wouldn't be that bad. Well... What?! Yeah. Before ending stream, I went back to the Redwoods to donate the remaining chroma I needed for the remaining friendly Levron. Upon receiving the reward, I earned the Aiding the Enemy achievement. Day 16 was dedicated solely to taking out this snake. Go ahead and do that. Oh shit. Okay. This was my first attempt and it took me almost an hour to take a quarter off its health. For my second attempt of the day, I decided to lead with Verso, Mael, and CL, and I learned some extremely valuable information during this attempt. We'll set you up here. Wait, what? Wait, what? What the f- What? It can just blow up? Yeah, so let me explain. On Verso's second turn, I used Overload to max out his AP, while Mael's AP was already maxed out. That allowed the snake to absorb too much AP, which will cause it to blow up, stunning it for one turn. Using this newly gained information, I decided to approach this fight much differently. So to break up your AP, I'm going to do this. So now you have 9. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll do burn. Okay, it's going to blow up now. Perfect. Is that enough to blow it up? Yes, it is. Yes. The silencing attack. I'm almost there. That was awful. That was such an awful boss. That was such an awful boss. Almost 3 hours of this. After finally taking out this super annoying snake, I earned the On achievement. For day 17, I wanted to spend it finishing off the relationship level achievements for Monako and Lune. I first headed to the Sacred River for Monaco's side quest, which involves resurrecting Noko. However, Golgra shows up and reprimands Monaco for cutting to the front of the line. So, I'm forced to fight Golgra with only Monaco and Verso. The fuck? What the fuck? Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, what do I want to do here? Is this gonna take her out? Yes, it will. Following the fight, Noko is resurrected, and Golgra takes him back to the village where he's more safe. Upon leaving the Sacred River, I'm returned to camp where Monaco's relationship level increases to 6. I spend time with Monaco once more to max out his relationship level, earning me the Monaco achievement and his level 3 gradient attack. Next, I headed to Serene's Dress for Lune's side quest, which involves the last trail of Expedition 46, Lune's parents' expedition. I am getting anxious. I have a feeling something's going to happen. I see the journal. Fuck. Oh my god. Following the fight, I find Expedition 46 journal and leave the area, ending back at camp. After this conversation between Verso and Lune, she reaches relationship level 6. I spend time with Lune once more to max out her relationship level, earning me the Lune achievement and her level 3 gradient attack. Once earning those 2 achievements, I decide to go on a tangent with a side quest of my own, but before going into this, I need to explain how exactly Miles' battle mechanics work. Mael has 4 different stances she will take in battle: normal stance, defensive stance, offensive stance, and virtual stance. Each stance applies different effects to Mael, and that stance will change depending on the skill she uses in battle. The normal stance is what Mael starts every battle with and has no special effects. The defensive stance will allow Mael to take 50% less damage from enemies. The offensive stance allows Mael to deal 50% more damage but also take 50% more damage. Finally, the virtual stance allows Mael to deal a whopping 200% more damage. During my research into build ideas for Mael, I found that the builds mostly involved her using the Medallion weapon. This weapon is extremely powerful because Mael will start every fight in virtual stance and has additional buffs or applying burns to enemies. The only issue though is how to obtain this weapon. You can get it as early as Act 1 if you find CL in the Gestural Village tournament using Mael. However, since I used Gustav for this fight, that locked me out of obtaining the medallion that early, so I had to go for the alternative route. Fight Golgra in the Gestural Village only as Mael and win. After a few failed attempts, I backtracked to the Stone Wave Cliffs to get the first Strike Picto, which allows a character to always play first at the start of every battle. I also did a lot of trial and error when it comes to Miles' skill set and overall strat. Now I know what you're thinking, you fought Golgra before at the Sacred River and won first try. It wouldn't be that bad with just Miles, right? Well, no, because I only won because of Verso's glass cannon build with Monaco's support. I also didn't properly learn all of her attack patterns for both phases because I defeated her very quickly. Golgra will also one-shot me if I miss a parry, which means I need to defeat her without taking any damage. At the time when we were attempting this, I didn't even know properly that would count towards a battle-related achievement in which I need to defeat a boss without taking any damage. So basically, I'm going on this personal side quest for a weapon I locked myself out of in the early game because I wanted to experience this game organically with no spoilers, and an achievement that I may or may not get. But, I mean, surely it wouldn't take that long, right? No. No. Going into day 19, I made it fairly quickly into phase 2 of the fight, just 10 minutes into stream. Alright, the long combo is the impressive combo with 2 more kicks. That's what I need to remember. Also, just under 45 minutes into stream, I made it extremely close. No! No, dude. I totally choked that. That was the easiest parry in phase 2 as well. No! She didn't do the long combo all phase 2, and then she pulls it out at the end. All I was hoping for is that she shakes the earth, and that would have been such an easy win. Yeah, the guitar does go hard in this game, but this song, the song is just gonna haunt me in my dreams now. Because I've heard it so many times. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, I got the achievement! And I got the medallion weapon. Once free from Golgra, I immediately went to the expedition flag to upgrade the medallion to level 33, earning me the weapon mastery achievement. I spent the beginning of day 20 getting my Pictos and Luminous in order before working on an achievement involving the mystery of the painting workshop. Scattered around the continent are 3 entrances to a painting workshop, which I naturally found while working on other achievements. Upon entering each workshop, I need to platform over to an NPC who will give me an item related to a beast. And upon collecting all 3 lies a super boss fight, which is actually a rematch with a stronger version of the Lampmaster. Again, there's not much to mention about this fight. Most of the issue was really just remembering how the Lampmaster attacked, since it's been some time since I fought him last. Upon defeating the Lampmaster again, I get the Noir et Blanc achievement. With the Lampmaster defeated yet again, it was time to max out Mael's relationship level with her side quest at the Reacher, involving Alicia. I have to climb to the top of the tower here to reach Alicia and fight some enemies along the way, including a familiar foe. I got through about a third of the way into the area before deciding to finish it off the next day.
You like being here. With her.
I have to solo her? Bruh, I should have. Oh my god. Another solo fight? I don't know if I can do another one after Golgra.
Void takes everything.
Wait. That's it? That's it?
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff,
Oh no.
Gustav, did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
God. These options, man. I'm pretty sure I have to tell her the truth. She wouldn't want him to lie to her. I'm pretty sure we have to tell her the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, he would refuse to help me send Maman home.
But I don't understand why he would think that.
So you let him die?
Like, I'm pretty sure Gustav would have done the right thing.
I did. I should have told you everything sooner. But I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks.
After this conversation, I earned the Mael achievement and her level 3 gradient attack. I didn't know this at the time, but if I'd chosen the option to lie here, I'd be permanently locked out of this achievement, because Mael's relationship level would never get maxed out, and I would need to try again in New Game Plus. The next super boss I wanted to take on was Clair, located at the Flying Manor, but getting to her was not going to be so simple. In order to open the door where Clair is, I need to venture down 4 different paths, each containing a fight with a stronger variation of a boss I fought previously. These are refights of previous bosses, so there's nothing really worth noting here. The first refight was with Goblu, which after this fight, one of my party members leveled up to level 66, earning me the Trailbreaker achievement. The second refight was with 3 different elemental variations of Iveki, before calling it for the night. Going into day 22, I discovered something important about one of the refights I had to do. Wait a minute. Bruh, is that the Lab Master? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Your existence.
Sweet, it's just the one phase version. The fourth and final refight was the most difficult against Duelist, but I managed to take care of him. With the door open, it was time to face Clair.
This is gonna be tough.
I just faced these guys. I gotta face them again? What the fuck? What? The chroma has been disturbed, okay. broke. Bruh. That's so disrespectful. And then she heals oh my god. This is gonna be like that fucking snake all over again.
That's more like it.
No. That's it. It's GG. Starting day 23, I decided to spend some time and give Mael a proper build. Since the medallion has huge perks for burn stacks, I decided to build Mael around this buff, turning her into the Phoenix Queen. I recoded Mael's attribute points, going all in on agility and defense. At this point in the game, I made sure every single one of my party members learned Cheater as a Lumina, allowing everyone to have 2 turns each. With Mael starting every battle in Virtual Stance, apply burns with Burning Canvas on turn 1. On turn 2, use Swift Stride to get back into Virtual Stance for maximum damage parries. Then rinse and repeat for victory. With the build complete, it was time for the second day of attempts with Clair. Canvas here. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, that was a good first attempt. I totally forgot about the Nevrons that show up after you like get her down to half health and like those different patterns that I have not memorized. No, not. This is my last revive tint.
Not today.
Foolish move.
Yes! The bench did carry. The bench did carry. After this fight, I earned the Clair achievement, and as a reward, I got the Clair's Life Picto, which I eventually assigned to Lune as she is my healer of the party. Going into day 24, I wanted to fine-tune my current build for Monaco. I didn't really look up a specific build for him, but through some trial and error, I decided to max out his might and apply a significant amount of attribute points for his luck so I could turn him into the multi-hit Freakazoid. Monaco's battle mechanics works around a bestial wheel, which features various masks. There are 5 different masks on the wheel: Caster, Agile, Balanced, Heavy, and Almighty. After each turn, the wheel will spin and land on a different mask on the wheel. Each one of Monaco's skills is tied to a specific mask, which has additional effects depending on what mask is chosen. For his skill set, I made sure Monaco had at least one skill which corresponds to each mask on the wheel. I also wanted him to have skills that can hit multiple enemies during a turn. The 2 skills which deal with this is the Glacier Earthquakes and Sakapatet Fire. I also assigned the Chevalier Piercing skill, which can attack enemies through their shields. Day 24 was also the day I decided to take on the Endless Tower. I need to climb a tower by going through a stage of enemies until I reach the very top where I face a super boss. There are 11 stages for me to complete, each with 3 trials. The trials have been going up against enemies from all over the game, ranging from the early game to the late game. For these fights, I needed Monaco in the front here, so I can continue to unlock the remaining skills I need for his achievement. I was only missing 7 unlockable skills for Monaco, so having him in the front for this gauntlet was necessary here. Some past bosses also make their way into these trials. Oh bro, are you serious? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Okay. Eventually, I'll also be going up against stronger variation of those enemies and bosses the more I ascend the tower, along with some familiar faces. Alright, stage 8, trial 1. Francois? Francois? What? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Okay, good. Ooh, I got another foot. The Lampmaster again? How many times do we have to encounter this guy? Is that the paintress? Painted Love? And that's the curator? Oh my god, how do I— oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just psyched myself out there for like no reason. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Whew. That took 20 minutes. That took almost 20 minutes. After conquering the entire tower, I earned the Endless achievement, and when checking Monalco's skills, I found out I was only missing one more skill for his achievement. At this point in my playthrough, I had one more super boss left before I wanted to take on the final boss of the game. So I decided to do all of my backtracking for the collectibles now so I could put myself in a good position for endgame. The very first thing I needed to do was grab the old key in Lumiere. Originally, the old key is an inventory item that you obtain all the way back in the prologue. After the Gommage, you immediately earn a festival token, which you trade with this NPC here for the old key. I obtained 2 at the beginning of the game, but I didn't know what to do with them, so I never got the old key here. In the base game, this item is missable and locks you out of an expedition journal, so if you didn't get this item in the beginning of the game and you wanted to get all achievements, you're screwed and you'd have to try again in New Game Plus. However, in the Thank You DLC update, the devs put a second old key in Lumiere during Act 3 of the story near the entrance of the area. Once obtaining it, I traveled to Old Lumiere and used the old key here to unlock this gate for the journal I needed. I spent the rest of day 26, all of day 27, and the beginning of day 28 backtracking for all of the available expedition journals and music records I could find before going into Renrar's drafts, the last side area I need to visit for the final super boss, Simon. The grind put me in a really good position for endgame, as the last thing I need to collect is the Our Drafts Collide music record, which is obtained after defeating the final boss of the game, and Simon's journal, which is obtained immediately after his fight. Navigating Renrar's drafts was pretty simple because my party levels were well into the 80s, but I did encounter some enemies I previously saw in the Endless Tower. There is also a merchant here that I battled so I could buy out his entire inventory. Near the end of this stream, I reached the entrance to the Abyss, where Simon can be battled, so I decided to try attempting this fight the next day. Hello.
Simon.
You know him?
He's an old friend of mine.
How old?
We joined Expedition Zero together. He disappeared and I thought... Looks like you met Clair.
Oh? He has one arm?
I'll lay you to rest. My friend.
Okay.
Void takes everything.
Bruh.
Careful, my ally.
Holy shit.
Luna, careful. My turn.
Alright, I'm gonna heal Lune with you.
To evade.
What?
Watch out.
Void takes everything.
Why was I... Mael, you are an absolute queen. My love?
These foes are beneath you. You, who have fought heaven and earth, and subdued giants. To find me. To free me from her grasp. Would you fall now to the likes of them?
Wait, no. This is phase 2. There's a phase 2. This is too good to be true.
Your enemies await.
This is too good to be true.
I'm ready.
Lune, watch out!
Holy shit.
Just try it. Oh well.
Shit. Now I understand why he's so hard. Now I understand why he's so hard. Damn, just one-shots her? So basically, whenever he kills someone, he just removes them. That's basically what's happening. Yeah, these attempts did not go well, and that has to do with how phase 2 plays out. In phase 1, Simon has 3 main combos: the short combo, the powerful combo,
Danger.
and the long combo. He also has an attack where he plants his sword in the ground, which is a separate combo where he doesn't use his weapon. In phase 2, most of Simon's attacks will now hit twice with each strike he does. This is true for the short combo, the powerful combo, and the long combo. Simon will no longer perform the attack where he plants his sword in the ground, and is instead replaced by 2 new attacks, the Sword of Lumiere and the light speed attack, which took me forever to figure out how to parry properly. I barely knocked off a quarter of his health in phase 2 on my furthest attempt. After almost 4 hours of attempts, I realized I need to go back to the drawing board and do some serious workshopping. So on day 30, after a lot of research off stream, it was time to prepare my theory. In both phases of the fight, Simon will have up to 3 turns to attack. On top of that, he will also steal any shields my party members put up, or set the HP of any party member to 1, which doesn't count towards a turn. If a party member goes down, Simon will spend part of his next turn to straight up delete the fallen party member from the canvas immediately, rendering me unable to revive them. My theory mainly worked around the slow debuff, which reduces the number of turns an enemy will have for up to 3 turns. If I apply slow to Simon, it gives him less opportunities to attack. So the idea is to ensure that he only has 1 turn to attack as he is consistently slowed down. If a party member goes down, this also ensures that Simon doesn't immediately delete them from the canvas. To implement this, I needed a couple key pictos which every party member needed to learn as Illumina. Breaking Death, which will immediately fill an enemy's break bar if they kill a party member, and Slowing Break, which will apply slow to an enemy once broken. Then I made sure every party member had at most one skill applied which will break an enemy. Additionally, Lune has a skill called Crippling Tsunami, which is an ice type attack that also applies slow. Combining those pictos and skills is key for my theory. However, this meant I needed to grind for a lot of colors of Lumina. At this point, I only had Breaking Death assigned to Mael as a picto and it hadn't been learned as a Lumina yet. I also did not have Slowing Break, so at the beginning of day 30, I went back to the Flying Manor and bought it from the merchant, then returned to Renrage Drafts for the grind. At the Golden Tree checkpoint in Renrage Drafts, I battled this pair and this pair of enemies for up to 2 colors of Lumina per battle as reward. Then I reset the enemy spawns at the flag and rinsed and repeated. I spent the entirety of day 30 grinding for colors of Lumina and experience so I can implement my theory. To ensure more success, I wanted to make sure every single one of my party members had Second Chance learned as a Lumina, which immediately revives a party member upon death once per battle. But this Lumina costs a whopping 40 Lumina points to learn, so I also had to reshuffle some points around for everyone so I could have it active for each party member. For Verso specifically, his level 3 gradient attack, Angel's Eyes, will ensure that he is revived upon death. If he goes down and is revived with the Second Chance Lumina, I can get my gradient meter to level 3 and use Angel's Eyes on him. This gradient attack requires the gradient meter to be consistently filled, so I had to make sure everyone had the charging critical and charging stun Luminas learned. Since Verso and Mael are my heavy hitters here, I applied the following combination of Luminas to both of them. Auto Shell, which applies Shell at the start of each battle, Powerful on Shell, which applies the powerful damage boost buff when Shell is applied, and Greater Powerful, which increases the powerful buff by 15%. Over the course of the game, I wanted to have a proper build for CL, but I wasn't exactly sure how to build her properly. After some research off stream, I found a build that takes advantage of her high critical hit ratio. So, at the beginning of day 31, I recoded her attribute points to turn her into the High Crit Rate Goddess. This build works around her main gameplay mechanic, which is applying Foretell, a special kind of mark to enemies, which are then consumed by her skills for attacks. CL can normally apply a maximum of 10 Foretell to each enemy using various skills and weapon buffs. Skills that apply Foretell generate a Sun Charge, and skills that consume Foretell generate a Moon Charge. Depending on the charges she has, a special event called Twilight occurs, specifically for CL, where she can apply double Foretell up to a maximum of 20, and damage increased by 25% per Sun and Moon Charge consumed to activate Twilight. For her build, I maxed out her luck and defense, spent a higher amount on agility, and distributed the rest into vitality and might. This ensures that she has a critical hit ratio of 112%. This pairs nicely with her Sealed Fate skill, where each hit consumes one Foretell already applied to an enemy to deal 200% more damage, and critical hits do not remove Foretell. Finally, for support, I made sure CL had the Intervention skill, where the targeted ally gains 4 AP and plays their turn immediately. For Lune, I knew early into the game that she was going to be my healer of the group, but while prepping for Simon, I also wanted her to hit hard during battle, and this is where I perfected her build to turn Lune into the hard-hitting healing diva. Lune's gameplay mechanic is generating elemental stains. Each skill Lune uses will either generate a stain depending on the element or consume a stain already generated for additional effects. The 5 elemental stains Lune can generate or consume are ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Lune can generate up to 4 stains at a time. Since Lune is my healer, I need to make sure she has a lot of health and defense, so I prioritized maxing out her vitality and defense attributes. I had the healing skills Healing Light and Rebirth assigned to Lune very early into the game. These 2 skills normally cost AP to use, but depending on the stains Lune generates during battle, it will cost 0 AP to either heal up or revive a party member. I had the skills Wildfire and Crippling Tsunami applied to hit multiple enemies during battle, and Rock Slide to break enemies. Finally, I had Elemental Genesis applied, an extremely powerful attack which hits hard if Lune has different stains generated at a time. After this long grind, it was time for my second round of attempts with Simon on day 31. Alright, phase 2 is what I'm just... is the actual battle. Phase 1's just kind of like a joke.
I am immortal. I've got this.
Void takes everything.
Alright, gonna do this first. Alright, now he has slow.
Disaster.
Brilliant light.
Can I break him with something? No, I can't break him with that.
Void, take everything.
Fuck!
Witness your end. I've got this.
Oh!
I'll do it.
Ooh! Damn! I can't break him? Okay, that's fine.
Go again.
No, dude. So close.
Sweet tasting.
Here's your card. Your time to shine.
Damn! I can't break you. I still can't break you.
Not today. Your time to shine.
I need to break him so I can't use the fire one.
Swiftly now.
Okay, that wasn't a bad first attempt. I think I got as far as I did the last time I attempted this fight. And then some. After about an hour and a half into stream, I discovered something terrible. What? What do you mean the expedition's removed from the canvas? I did all that work for nothing? Yeah, so once you get Simon down to about 30% of his health, he will perform an attack that deletes the current party from the canvas. If you get to this point of the fight with the bench, the battle is immediately over because there's no one left to fight. This means I had to get to that point of the battle with the main line, and then with the bench out, that will start phase 3 of the fight, which I need to finish off with the remaining party. That really demoralized me for the rest of stream because I just wasn't getting into phase 3 with the main line at all. But near the end of that day, I had an idea and decided to shuffle around my party a bit. I was initially leading with Verso, Mael, and Lune, with Ciel and Monako in the back. I swapped Mael out for Monako just to see if anything changes for these last few attempts. Okay, this is what we want? This is what we want? This is what we want? Because then we send in the reserve team. Of course, he does it 3 times this time. Oh no. Goodbye, Ciel. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better. With this change, I made it to phase 3 on my very first attempt, and that gave me newfound hope for this fight. So much that I decided to stream this game again for the 2nd day in a row. I'd be playing this game every other day to give my brain a mental break, but with this newfound confidence, I was eager to get to phase 3 more consistently. And that was not a good idea because I didn't even make it out of phase 2 on day 32. But it wasn't for nothing because I learned a lot and decided to readjust my strategy going into day 33. This was the day where I was also consistently making it to phase 3, so I was able to fine-tune my party further. For Monako, I assigned the Clair and Feeble skill to apply Powerless to Simon, a debuff that makes sure he deals less damage per attack. I also assigned the Chevalier Ice skill to apply Slow in the event that I couldn't apply with Lune if she gets deleted from the canvas. Additionally, Monaco's level 3 gradient attack Breakpoint will fill an enemy's break bar and immediately break them. I could use this attack to break Simon again if his break bar hadn't been filled in a while due to the Breaking Death Lumina. For Ciel, I made sure she had the Fortune's Fury skill applied so she can allow Mael to deal double damage for her next turn during phase 3. These changes were the key to tackling this fight on day 33. Before phase 3 activates, I made sure Simon already had the slow and powerless debuffs applied to him so he can attack less often at the start of the phase. During phase 3, the short combo, powerful combo, and long combo now deal 3 hits of damage per strike. The Sword of Lumiere and light speed attacks are unchanged, but they will deal more damage. No! Fuck! No! No. 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 It's so close. I was so close. I had the perfect attack too. No. I'll give it one more attempt. I'll do one more try. I'll do one more try. I'll do one more try. Last attempt. This is the last attempt. This is actually the last attempt of the night. Focus on his. Yes! I'm free! Oh my god. Oh my god, I did it. I could cry. I could cry. I'm free. After finally defeating Simon, I earned the Peace at Last achievement. And once I picked up his journal, the final expedition journal, I earned the Follow the Trail achievement. Now I know what you're thinking, why couldn't I just use one of the many one-shot builds that were floating around online? And my answer to that is, well, I didn't want to. I wanted to experience everything there is to experience with this game since it was so praised for basically all of 2025. I think one of the major strengths of this game is the Picto Lumina system because you can come up with some pretty creative builds for each character, and the problem solving aspect going into each boss was really satisfying to me. As difficult as Simon was, I genuinely enjoyed workshopping the different strategies going into this fight, and landing all those parries successfully was the cherry on top. Now that all the super bosses were defeated and all other side quests were completed, I was now officially into endgame going into day 34. I surprisingly did not get all of Monaco's achievements after all these side quests, as I was still missing one more, so I started this stream by finding the last enemy I needed for the last skill. After getting the last skill unlocked for Monaco, I earned the Feat Collection achievement. I then returned to Renrar's Dress for the last bit of grinding I needed to do for level 99. After a couple hours of grinding, Verso got to level 99, earning me the Survivor achievement. Once that was done, I could have gone to go and finish the game that same day, but I'm not gonna lie, Simon spooked me. I did not want to go into the final fight unprepared, and I hadn't spoiled myself on anything related to the final boss fight. So I took this opportunity to also grind for more Colors of Lumina and to get the rest of the party to level 99, where I spent the rest of day 34 and all of day 35 doing. Then, on day 36.
Please, I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth, and it changes nothing. You can hate me, but that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you, especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Holy shit. Alright, here we go.
You're outmatched.
This is not gonna be easy. Let's just see what the vibe is. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I might have over-prepared myself for this fight. Alright, let's start with this. So I can slow him down. What'd I do? Yo, that was sick. Wait, was that the battle? Did I accidentally overlevel this for this battle?
Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
Years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
Huh? Oh my god.
I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
See, that's how I feel about them. I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
Keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
There he goes. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? The end.
That's... Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are, not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
Yes, I do. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
It's time to stop painting.
Verso! Papa also said, hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
Decide the fate of the canvas? I have to choose? I don't know how to choose. Why do I have to choose? I don't want to choose. That's crazy. I have to be one to fight the other one. Gun to my head, choose? I can't choose. I'm actually not gonna choose. I have the achievement for the end, so this choice does not matter. I'm gonna let RNG decide. How do I do that? I'll show you. Okay. Heads, I fight as my L. Tails, I fight as Verso. It's Tails. It's Tails. I'm fighting as Verso. They both have, like, you know, they're both valid in their feelings. I know why my L wants to stay. I know why my Verso wants to destroy the canvas. But I just can't pick, because it's too sad. I'm fighting as Verso. Following this fight, I earned the last music record I needed as a reward, netting me the Connoisseur achievement.
Don't do this. Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh? You've got this incredible power to paint. You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I will miss you guys.
Fuck.
It's okay. It's over. Verso.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent. Dans le creux de nos mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil prend place. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin. Toi le vierge, horizon lointain, peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain. Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la route d'une vie. Au lendemain non écrit, sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit. Dans l'étreinte du destin, les liens restent éternels dans le dessin.
And with that, on my first full playthrough of this game, I got 54 out of the 55 available achievements in the game. The only one I missed was at the very beginning of the game in the prologue. So it was time to head back to Lumiere in New Game Plus. It is so good to see you again. It is so good to see you again. Okay. I need to find the mime. I found him. I see him.
Hello? Gustav, help!
Whoops.
For those who come off.
That was close.
Where's the timer? Time! That's time! So, in-game time is 101:14:25. And my timer says 110 hours, 29 minutes, and 55 seconds. That's including all of like the lag and like technical issues that I went through. So I'm gonna go by in-game time here. It took me just over 100 hours across mostly one save to get all achievements. Yeah, this game is fucking awesome. I think everybody should play it. This game's really good. I think it is going to be up there with like my favorite games of all time. I love the turn-based combat. I love all the problem solving that I had to think of. I like that I didn't have to rely on like one-shot builds for most of the game. I like that I had to... I'm glad I didn't, honestly. I actually wanted to like learn. I wanted to learn the pattern. I wanted to actually build up my skill level and like actually do it properly. Yeah, learning the parries is so much more fun, I agree. Learning all the patterns and then just applying that knowledge. Yeah, the soundtrack is incredible. I think I'm gonna buy it on vinyl. It's a special game. I think it's a special game to me. The story is incredible. It's just, you know, like a powerful narrative on grief and how grief can really destroy families. And I think it's a really powerful message at the end about acceptance, and moving on, how to gain acceptance from such a tragedy that this family went through. Really, really good game. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I stream this entire playthrough on my Twitch channel where I do a lot of completionist runs, achievement hunting, and trophy hunting. I'm really glad I decided to embark on this journey on stream. This was such an incredible game to experience with an audience. I was worried that someone would come into chat and spoil some of the major story beats, but I was so thankful that situation never occurred. I do plan on streaming some of the new areas added in with the Thank You DLC update, but for now, I really need a break from this game. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.